Welcome back, guys. We are back for the second semi-final between Horizon Esports and Gaming, representing Parklands, and Limz Entertainment representing Donholm. Hopefully, our player, hopefully our Horizon representative here turns down the commentary volume like we like. Otherwise, we'll have to turn down the game audio a bit. I'm being told it's a new player on the roster. He has not turned down the audio. So we'll have to turn down the gameplay a bit on the stream so that my voice can be heard. We are stingy here. So just still trying to sort out the... oh my god, Limz have already scored, man. Slow down! Guys, relax. The names are swapped. Okay, the audio is being sorted out, it seems. I was still sorting out the names on the scoreboard. Limz have already gotten a goal, man. This entire competition is just one. It's just like end to end. It's one extreme to another. Yes, commentary audio. You're almost there. Yes, there we go. So 1-0 to Limz Entertainment already. Jesus Christ, man. That was quick, man. I think like there were seconds into the game, and we already have a goal. I don't know if the names are correct. I think they are. Anyway, we are finally off. This is the first encounter between these two lounges in quite a while. I can't remember the last time I saw them play each other. Horizon and Limz don't usually tend to meet, but here they are with Limz already in the lead. Well, like I said, Horizon already in a very good position to get into the final event, and there they go. 1-1. They have woken up. And now we have a match in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 between these two lounges, both based in Nairobi, of course. Parklands versus Donholm. There's Kenny Dalglish. I'm pretty sure that's the most prominent icon that we've seen in this competition so far. Him and Michael Essien. I mentioned this earlier. I think all four lounges have used those two icons at some point, if not all the time. But Alfonso Davies on the ball there for Limz Entertainment. There's Essien again. Dalglish again. Essien and Dalglish on both squads again. And here's Raul for Limz. Could make it 2-1. Big block there from Kevin Babu representing Horizon. It's quite a tight affair. You'd think Horizon would be the favorites on paper given how they've been playing. But Horizon's two regular representatives are not on hand tonight. Abzak and Bazenga. I'm not sure the name of the guy playing at the minute, but sure Horizon trusting him enough to get the job done. It is 1-1 at the minute. There's 2 legs of FIFA to be played here. And they're bombing forward here. Michael Essien to Usman Dembele. Hussein Awa. Horizon getting a goal here with Dalglish. Relatively easy save for Lev Yashin, the Russian legend. In the end for Limz. And Limz doing really well so far. It was unfortunate that we didn't get to see either of these two lounges last week, given a a raft of issues we experienced with connectivity and all sorts, but they're playing here tonight. There's Gianluca Zambrotta, another icon on display here. Limz perhaps not looking to cross and to cut back and find a clear-cut opportunity, but it's intercepted there by Horizon. And I think the names are the wrong way around. Actually, I'm not. There's SCN. Had the names the wrong way around. Apologies for that. Dalglish for Limz. The game started off very fast, and it seems to have slowed down a bit so far. Haven't been able to see any goals. Hasn't been quite as end-to-end. We haven't seen too many chances in the box since those 2 goals were scored. We may well see one in a few moments. Kenny Dalglish. Shot blocked there by Marcel Desailly. Limz not able to keep it out for a corner. And Horizon perhaps the chance here to take the lead. Kylian Mbappe. Lukasz Piszczek, of course, recently announcing his departure from Borussia Dortmund in real life. Alphonso Davies, also on the Horizon team. I didn't realize. This could be a goal here for Horizon. Kylian Mbappe makes it 2-1. For Horizon Gaming and Esports, representing Parklands. Showing their dominance once again. Doesn't matter who's playing. Everyone on their roster is capable of getting the job done. We're still only in the first half of the first leg. So plenty of FIFA still to be played here. Philippe Coutinho. Looking for Ousmane Dembele. Back to Coutinho. Horizon looking for a 3rd goal here as we approach the last 5 in-game minutes of the first half. Houssem Aouar. Horizon dispossessed there. Claude Makelele advancing the ball there for Limz. Didier Drogba losing the ball. We have Dalglish again. Ousmane Dembele with the Berbatov spin. That was sick. But his shot was blocked in the end. Kenny Dalglish seemed to get past his player there. Dembele, Dalglish. Horizon looking for space to shoot here. There's the Berbatov spin again. What Dembele did earlier was the Magidi spin. My bad. There's Dembele again. 5-star skiller. And that is half time. 2-1 to Horizon Gaming and Esports. Very convincing. Well, not that convincing actually, because they conceded a goal very quickly. But they managed to get settled into the game. Responded almost immediately, to their credit, and took the lead before the ref blew the final whistle for the first half. You can see 5 shots, 7 on target for Horizon there. 2 shots, 2 on target for Limz. So quite a lot of efficiency on the pitch at the minute. Horizon, of course, dominating possession. Doesn't appear to be any team management to be done here. Horizon seem to be happy. Can only assume Limz will be looking to make a few adjustments here as we get into the second half. Limz, of course, will be looking to keep the score down as much as possible, at least going into the second leg. But Horizon are the quote-unquote away team in this first leg. So those 2 goals may prove to be valuable going into the second leg. There's Houssem Aouar. Looking for Philippe Coutinho. Dalglish on the edge of the box here. Horizon looking to extend their lead. Maybe a few too many skill moves there, losing the ball. Limz Entertainment back in possession. Scored in the 3rd minute. And they haven't really they haven't quite come close since. Horizon very much dominating proceedings at this stage. Ousmane Dembele on the ball for them. Kenny Dalglish now. And see, most of the Horizon players do make maximum use of the skill moves to create chances for themselves. Here's Hussein Aouar. Haven't seen the other lounges doing it too much. Horizon do like to inject a bit of flair into the gameplay. You see the 360 there. Valentino Lazaro, the right back from Newcastle, I believe. Ousmane Dembele. Limz, to their credit, still able to keep Horizon out. Still giving themselves a chance to equalize. But you can see from their gameplay, much more simple, nothing too fancy. It's getting the ball forward, probably going to cross the ball here or look for a cutback. But Alphonso Davies loses the ball there. Valentino Lazaro on the ball now for Horizon. Looking for Michael Essien. Horizon with a good chance to extend the lead. Dalglish doesn't quite get to it. Levi Yashin gets on the ball there, plays it out short. Limz standing firm at the back, but haven't quite been able to create some clear-cut chances to match that. The defense is doing its job so far. But going forward, they can't find an opening. Horizon also looking resolute at the back. Very much dominating possession. And you can see Horizon being very tricky as they usually are. It's looking to create space whenever they can to get those shots off. Again, pass intercepted there. And again, still only the first leg. If Limz loses 2-1, it won't be the end of the world. It's not an impossible scoreline to come back from. It's not too much work to come back from. And there's Essien. Relatively easy save for Manuel Neuer in the end. Horizon still 2-1 up. Philippe Coutinho. A name you don't hear about too much in the world of football nowadays. Well, there's Mbappe. Michael Essien. Horizon with a bit of space here. They might get a shot off. Kenny Dalglish makes it 3-1. And naturally, you can understand Limz will want to make some changes here. They'd been so solid at the back throughout this second half. But Horizon managing to carve them open once again. And Limz Entertainment is another lounge that really needs to make the most of these last two tournaments if they're to have any chance to get into the final event. 2 tournament wins will get them to 16 points overall. And results going their way, they could go above Buruburu, but again, it has to start with a win here. They're taking their time making the changes as you can tell. As it stands, those top 2 lounges are in the final at the minute. We of course still have to wait and see the second leg between Don Bashra and Kuwaiti. That one is 5-2 on aggregate at the minute. End of the first leg. And see Horizon making a few changes to their squad. Perhaps bringing some fresh legs to see out to see off the win. But Kenny Dalglish once again getting on the score sheet for Horizon Esports in gaming. And Limz have the task is getting harder and harder. And you have to remember Horizon are the away team as well. So these goals they scored could prove to be crucial. Horizon still very much dominating the game, dictating the play. Kylian Mbappe to Ousmane Dembele. This could be 4-1 here. Big save there from Leviashin for Limz. Limz are going to want to get a goal back here as we approach the last 10 minutes of this first leg. Didier Drogba. And Horizon still very much dominating proceedings here. Limz are not being given much of an opportunity to get themselves a goal back, another goal back. They've won back possession here. Cristiano Ronaldo playing it down to Alphonso Davies. This is an opportunity they're going to try and make the most of. Cristiano Ronaldo once again looking for space to shoot. It's a big block there from Kevin Mbabu. Horizon back on the ball, but they've given it away. Limz looking for space here. Didier Drogba. Big tackle from the Bison from Ghana, Michael Essien. And Kylian Mbappe has so much space ahead of him now. This could be 4-1. And it's lobbed right over the keeper. What a cheeky finish. That's always going to happen when you bring out the keeper and sort of just stop second guessing yourself. If you're going to bring out the keeper like that early, you might as well commit. Because if you stop, you open yourself up to getting chipped like that. It's 4-1. And Limz are very much in a bad position indeed. Same margin as we left it in the first leg in the other semi-final. Horizon in a very good position at the minute. As we approach the 90th minute. Raul to Didier Drogba. Can Limz still get a second goal here? Should be seeing one more attack in the game before the ref blows the final whistle. Essien looking for the pass to Dalglish. That should be the end of the game. 4-1 the score in favor of Horizon Gaming and Esports. A dominant performance from them in the first leg. They'll be in quite the comfortable position going into the second. I'm told Horizon's representative tonight is called Jackson. And Jackson has done his lounge very well tonight indeed. 4-1, the final score. We saw Limz score an extremely quick goal. Third minute. Sort of seemed to catch Horizon slipping. But from this point onwards, it was all Horizon. We see the first goal there from Kenny Dalglish. Very well taken volley from him. You'd expect it with the stats he's got. This was the second goal before halftime. I believe it was 2-1 to Horizon at halftime. Not much Leviashin could do there. A third goal there again from Kenny Dalglish. Did he actually get a hat-trick, that guy? I'm not... No, Mbappe is the one who got the fourth goal. A cheeky lob to see off the win. And again, brought out the keeper and then just stopped halfway through. You open yourself up to getting chipped when you do that, so... Absolute dominance from Horizon there. We'll be seeing the second leg between these two shortly. Unfortunately, we've had a few delays tonight, so I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to beat the curfew. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything can continue to run smoothly. But yes, again, Limz Entertainment sliding further and further behind. The gap is only going to get bigger at this stage. And I think if, again, I talked about 17 points being the golden number at this stage of the league for both lounges. Parklands, of course, if they win this semi-final, will get to 17 points at least. Will get to 18 at least, because finishing second will get them 3 points. So winning this semi-final right here guarantees them a place in the finale event. And the gap between them and the rest of the lounges will only get bigger. Waiting for Limz to connect once again. I've enjoyed doing the maths between these lounges, but I think assuming I think if both Parklands and Buruburu make the final, they will both actually qualify for the finale event. Because again, the gap will have gotten too wide between them and the bottom two lounges. The gap is currently 4 points between Buruburu and Donholm. 4 points is the amount you get for winning a tournament. So Limz and Don Bashra really had, or have rather, to win this tournament to keep themselves in contention. But if neither of them can make the final, I do believe we'll be seeing Parklands and Buruburu in the final event, which should be an offline event as well. It's been a while since I've been to an offline gaming event. Getting some news from management, but I'll relay that in a few moments. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to an offline gaming event. Obviously, COVID-19 has forced us all online for the most part over the past year and a half. But yeah, that's an event to look forward to, definitely. I cannot wait for that. And given the sort of rivalry those two lounges have forged between each other over the course of this competition, it's sure to be an electric event between them. So I am told by management that Don Bashra Gaming Lounge, representing Mombasa, have agreed to drop down to the third place playoff. So I can only assume the connection issues were coming from their end, but that is very interesting because when that news was being relayed to me, we could still see the feed here on our stream. But obviously discussions have taken place behind the scenes. They've agreed to drop down to the third place playoff. That means I'm just gonna have to bring these standings again. I've never loved maths more than I do now. That means now that Buruburu will get to a minimum of 15 points from this event. Obviously, finishing third gets you 3, second gets you 3 points. They could still win the event, which will get them 4 points and get them to 16 overall. But that means Quality Gaming Lounge representing Buruburu will finish with a maximum of 15 points at the end of this tournament. So I do think if Horizon Gaming Lounge win this second leg, those two lounges we'll be seeing in the final will have progressed to the final event. It'll be out of reach for both Donholm and it's already out of reach for Mombasa now. I've brought up these standings so many times. It's already out of reach for Mombasa. The maximum number of points now they can get is 2 points. So top 2 is out of reach for them. So commiserations to them. Donholm, I think, still have an outside chance, but they have to beat Horizon Gaming Lounge here. They have to come back from a 4-1 deficit. A gargantuan task indeed. I've always wanted to use that word. But once again, actually the aggregate score is reversed here. It is 4-1 to Horizon Gaming Lounge, who are bearing down. Ousmane Dembele to Houssem Aouar. Horizon looking to extend the lead. Kylian Mbappe. I hadn't actually realized the interesting dynamic we found ourselves in here in round 5 in terms of the placings. But yeah, Horizon here looking for a chance. As it stands, Horizon and their would-be opponents in the final tonight, Kuwaiti Gaming Lounge, have made the final event, and it's 5-1. They've only gone and widened their lead. 5-1 on aggregates to Horizon Gaming and Esports. Limz Entertainment making changes already. Not even 10 in-game minutes played. Wow. Very, very interesting indeed. Horizon have a 4-goal cushion at this stage. They did get 4 away goals in the first leg. And I'm only just noticing some comments from Abzak on YouTube. Supporting his boy Jackson. Horizon maintaining their dominance in this competition. They've looked unbeatable this whole time. All throughout the competition. Again, the only reason they didn't make the final last week is because they had to eat a walkover. But Jackson here representing Horizon, doing very well indeed. Getting the job done as Abzak has said he would, at least so far. I don't see Limz coming back from this, given the run of play. Horizon still very much dominating possession. Looking like they might extend the lead, but they've lost the ball there. Gianluca Zambrotta. One of multiple icons again that we've seen throughout this competition. Ousmane Dembele back on the ball for Horizon. He's lost it. That's Luis Muriel for Limz, perhaps looking to get a goal back. Didier Drogba to Zambrotta. Big save. Big save there from Manuel Neuer. Would only have caused a slight dent if it went in. But you can't let the opponent get too many opportunities. Cannot get complacent in these situations. Don Bashir, I see you on YouTube. Welcome. We've received the news here on the stream that we'll be seeing you in the 3rd place playoff later on after this match. Horizon Gaming Lounge on cruise control right now. They're cruising. Limz still very much fighting for a place in the final. But they have a mountain to climb. They need 5 goals to win this semi-final now. And again, not to be biased, but given the run of play, Horizon have been dominating pretty much from start to finish. Limz haven't had too many opportunities. So it is very unlikely that we'll see them make that ground, but you can never say never. Things can shift in the blink of an eye. There's Kylian Mbappe down the right for Horizon. Probably going to look for a cutback. Plays it to Essien. Ousmane Dembele looking for some space here. Horizon getting through, but it's blocked by Koundé, the man from Sevilla. And Essien playing it through to Didier Drogba. Icon to icon. Back to Essien. Limz looking for space here. Luis Muriel. That was a nice first touch there to take away the centre back. There's a centre back there who slid. First touch there opened up the space, and it was a well-taken finish there from Limz Entertainment. Haven't updated the score yet, my bad. It's 5-2 on aggregate to Horizon now. Still a lot of ground to cover for sure. But they're looking good at the minute. Horizon Gaming Lounge looking very comfortable. 4 away goals. They have a lead of 3 goals at the minute. Still, for the most part, dominating possession. Kenny Dalglish to Hussein Awar could be 6-2 on aggregate now. Hussein Awar buries it into the bottom corner. The team of the season, Awar, 93 rated, makes it 6-2 for Horizon Gaming Lounge. Man, oh man, oh man. Things are looking very thick indeed for Limz Entertainment. Awar getting the ball back. Dembele, Usman. I was trying to see the skill moves again. Horizon, as I said in the first leg, do love to inject some flair into their gameplay. Usman Dembele to Dalglish, could be 7-2. Big block there from Tapsoba for Limz Entertainment. Usman Dembele plays it to Awar, gets his second goal of the game. 7-2 on aggregate. And I think it's fair to say Horizon are into the final at this rate. It's 3-1 in this leg. It's half time. Man, absolute dominance. That's all you can say. Limz, to their credit, have continued to probe and push and look for opportunities, but Horizon have just been too good going forward. 5 shots, 5 on target. 2 shots, 2 on target for Limz as well. Efficiency. 7-2 on aggregate. I mean, as a neutral, you have to wonder how Limz will be able to make that ground up. They need 6 goals to make the final. And again, if Horizon Gaming Lounge make the final here, them and their opponents in the final, Kweti, will have made the final event. They'll have qualified as the top 2 lounges. Because mathematically, top 2 will now be out of reach for Donholm as well. Mombasa already out. Limz Entertainment have to make the final and ideally win the tournament if they want to keep themselves in contention. But right now, it is looking extremely unlikely. Extremely unlikely. But they're keeping the faith. They're still playing on. They're still looking for those goals. Cristiano Ronaldo here. Loses the ball. Horizon back in possession. Looking very dicey for Limz indeed. Here's Hussein Awar. He's been running the show so far. He's got himself 2 goals. Saying we might see him on a hat-trick, but here's Kylian Mbappe. Looking for a pass perhaps. And he finds one to Usman Dembele, his French compatriot, but he loses the ball. Have Michael Essien here playing through to Cristiano Ronaldo. Keeper brought out there. Good defending there from Horizon. Staying true to Manuel Neuer's sweeper keeper reputation. And Limz still looking for chances to get themselves those goals. Those 6 goals they need to get into the final. Desai. In possession for Limz Entertainment. Not rushing anything, looking for a pass. Finds one to Raul. I actually thought he might be offside, but play continues. Limz lose the ball eventually. And Horizon back in possession here with Philippe Coutinho. Is it to Usman Dembele, who is offside unfortunately for Horizon, but at this stage I don't think they'll matter too much. They are 7-2 up. Martinez looking for Raul. And Limz losing the ball again, sorry. Horizon once again, cruise control. They haven't quite dominated as much as they did in the first half, I think, so far in terms of possession. Limz have had a bit more of the ball. They've managed to get forward a bit more, create a few more chances, but goals win you games. And Horizon are extremely far ahead at the minute. They're back on the ball. The possession is changing feet at the minute quite often. Neither team seems to be able to find the space, carve the other open. And Limz have won the ball back in a very good position, but the cross is headed out by Piszczek. And Horizon, I think, at this point, more focused on perhaps a bit more game management, seeing out the game. Haven't been rushing too much to get the ball forward, but again, they don't really need to at this point. We could be seeing some changes being made here. Limz, I can assume, will be making quite a few. Coutinho is coming off for Mario Götze. Cuadrado coming off for Hussein Aouar. Horizon just switching up, bringing on some fresh legs to see off the game. 7-2 on aggregate it is. And with one round to spare, we'll have round 6, of course, before the final event. The date for that has not yet been confirmed. If you're not following us on Twitter and Instagram at e-Lig Series, please do so. All updates on that will be provided there. But Horizon winning themselves another corner here. Mario Götze, the newly introduced sub, plays it to Kylian Mbappe. Alphonso Davies down the ball. Third corner here for Horizon. Oh no, goal kick, my bad. And Limz, I think it can be said, going to be finding themselves in the third place playoff. Things are looking very dicey for them. There's Kylian Mbappe looking for Ousmane Dembele. Dragging the ball back, interestingly enough. The third have just advanced and taken the shot, but they lose the ball inside the box. Horizon still defending very well in this second half. And here's Ousmane Dembele again. Both teams not really letting each other get clear-cut chances at the minute, but again, Horizon. The quality has been too much from them. Not only tonight, but throughout the entire league. From round 1. And Kylian Mbappe, the Bolassi flick there. Oh my lord. Big save there from Levi Yashin. We're into the final 10 in-game minutes here. Remains to be seen whether either team can get another goal or two. Mario Götze for Alphonso Davies. Seeing a few lag spikes here, unfortunately, but we're pushing on. We're approaching the end of this second leg. And we might just beat the curfew, fingers crossed. But here's Alphonso Davies. Big save there once again from Levi Yashin. And Limz still playing to the final whistle, which you have to respect. A cross there from Essien. Oh my lord, that was a great cross. Cristiano Ronaldo unable to convert, unfortunately for him. The corner's played short. Approaching the 90th minute here. Cristiano Ronaldo again, CR7. Unable to find himself some space to shoot. Probably gonna see 1-2 more attacks here before the final whistle. This might just be the last attack of the game. Mario Götze looking for the pass to Ousmane Dembele, and that should be the end of the game. And there's the final whistle. Horizon Gaming and Esports winning the second leg by a score of 3-1. On aggregate, taking the game by a score of 7-2. Absolute dominance from them once again, and that means mathematically Parklands and Buruburu, Horizon Gaming Lounge and Kweti Gaming Lounge shall both advance to finale, the final event of our FIFA 21 league here, Ma Esto. Mathematically, top 2 is now out of reach for Donholm and Mombasa. I think I'll have to bring up the standings again, but the top 2 lounges there will get a minimum of 3 points at the end of this tournament. And so the gap will widen. Just allow me to bring the standings again. The gap is going to widen to Donholm could get a maximum of 2 points. The gap will widen to at least 5 points between second and third. So, yeah, mathematically, the bottom 2 lounges are out of the running for top 2. So commiserations to both of them. We will be seeing them momentarily in the third place playoff.